Hi and welcome to the April 2026 update for my journey to £50 on average per month for dividend income. Um, I've been dragging behind over the last, well, to be fair, year to date at the moment, but there are some big months coming up. So I'm fully expecting to see some really big numbers, especially in May and June. But let's just cover April. And with no further ado, let's get to it. So for April, my first dividend was actually an adjustment for some US stock I have. So I got 11p adjustment. So that was a bonus I didn't expect. I had HSBC and they have their biggest one is the first one of the year. I've only got one share for HSBC, but that's a very worthy 33 pence coming in. My next one, Realty Income, I have this every single month. They pay monthly. I think I've got about 16 shares from memory. And given the price has gone up per share, I've not bought any recently, so I've still got the value that I pretty much had at the end of last year, and that paid me £2.71. Then I had my Vanguard FTSE, and this is an ETF, so this is based off the FTSE 100 in the UK, and that paid me £5.79. Then I've got Unilever, and that's coming at £8.14. And Hikma Pharmaceuticals, I've got about 60 shares of Hikma, and that came in at 21.18. Which is, I think, something like my second or third largest ever dividend payment. And just so everyone who's new to the channel knows, I have only been going since June 2025, so it's been less than a year old. I have tried to grow this, so I'm looking at £50 per month to try and get to £600 by the end of the year. So that averages about £50 a month. And what I've got so far in the year, if I can just move that over a bit, as you can see here, is the target is £50 per month. You can see in November last year, I got £43. So that is my highest ever month. So this has been my second highest month since I've had this portfolio opened. So that's not bad progress. And it's my highest one so far this year. But as you can see against the target, I've not hit the target as yet. So I'm expecting a big recovery in May and June. So my apologies that December was cut off there, but it's not on this one. So if you look against the target that I've set for this year, you can see that I've got around 200 there. So it should have come in at 200 and I'm coming in at 103. So pretty much half of what I require from a target perspective in 2026. Like I say, I have confidence in May and June where some of the bigger shareholdings that I've got will start to really flow through. And this will include payments from NatWest. We'll see Lloyd's come through, Aviva come through. So I'm expecting some big payers because I have bigger positions than I have in the ones that have already paid out so far this year. But that is good progress. I probably may need to see sort of more than doubling of the April position. So, I'm still looking at around 200 to get me in a good position to know that as I go through this year, I'm going to achieve that sort of £600 target, which is on average the £50 per month. So that's where I'm at. So that is it for this month. So it's short and sharp, but I'd fully recommend looking at the ones May and June. I'm really expecting to see record-breaking months, especially in May, because I've already as I sit here on May 13th, I've already had a couple come through. So I think it's going to be a very exciting update in May. and I'm very much looking forward to seeing my actual 2026 performance start hitting that target. And I reinvest my dividends, uh, hoping to start a small snowball that will build over the next sort of 3 to 4 years. And yeah, that should be a good thing. So that's where I'm at. Um, I'm looking forward to the next update. So in the meantime, happy investing and stay positive.